live before that much, but not really know what to do. But here it is. I think some people are very against James Gunn. Some people don't like his movies at all for some reason. I'm fully supportive of James Gunn. He writes and directs his stuff. I can't really do anything about that because I tried to write a script and it's like a few pages in. I was like, man, how how does he do this every time, constantly, pretty fast? It's just crazy how that works, right? I mean, I enjoy his movies. Of course, Aaron doesn't really like his movies. He doesn't like cuss words, I guess, and like inappropriate jokes and all that. But yeah, I'm a little confused. I guess he wouldn't like Dawn of the Dead. Maybe I'm just insanely just really confused about all this. I just hope things get better for DC. I'm not praying for DC to fail like a lot of people are. For the Snyder fans at least. I don't want it to flop, and I'm not gonna point out the whole stock being very low kind of thing. That's toxic of people to say that DC or Warner Brothers gonna fail because the stock's being low. I just hope things get better overall for Warner Brothers because I'm much more of a fan of Warner Brothers than Disney because a lot of their business practices are very odd. Uh, how Disney people are trying, people that work for Disney is trying to get away from being sued because someone died in a restaurant and say like, "Oh, you have a Disney Plus account, so you can't sue us," kind of thing. That's kind of dumb. And of course, when someone was about to die in a Disney park, um, they just moved them away. Oh, hi. So, how did you find me? Just just wondering. Oh well, never mind that. Well, I was just talking about. Oh hi hi. Yeah, this is my first time live streaming. I hope you enjoy it, but I was just talking about how some people tend to like not like. What was that? Ukuzama or something? Oh hi. Oh good. That's good. Thank you. But what I was saying is some people tend to really at least some of the Snyder fans, Zack Snyder fans, tend to really say that they don't like James Gunn controlling DC, even though he kind of proved himself to knowing a lot about DC, being a fan, and I like his movies and stuff, and I just think it's it's kind of weird that they don't like him, but yeah. Play guitar? No. I tried, but that's not really my thing. Playing guitar. And Batukum, I guess. Hi. So, how did y'all find me? Hi, Brazil. I guess. Yeah. Do you have any tips? Um, Overcoming anxiety. talk to people you know a lot. Like if you have like some friends, just constantly try to do a conversation to them, making yourself more comfortable. And then, of course, if you have a job that has like you selling stuff, sort of joke around a little bit, but don't be inappropriate, of course. But anxiety is really hard to overcome. It takes a while, but yeah. Overall, I just think um, talk about what you like to people. They might like the same thing, or even if you don't like certain things that other people don't, if you know of that thing, talk about that. Like, for instance, I'm not really into anime that much, but if you see, I sometimes see people wear like an anime shirt, and I know of that anime. Like, I probably watched like a couple episodes or something. I talk about that, and yeah, just anxiety is hard to overcome, but if you're very anxious at like at a moment, just if you have time, just get away for a second, just have a moment for yourself, like get out your phone and just watch something that you enjoy and just like calm down, and then get back up and get back to what you were doing. But yeah, hi. Yeah, like I said, if you like freeze up, um, it's not like I would say practice with people you know personally, like you're kind of close to, talk to them for a while, and then open yourself up to like small conversations, like you meet someone while you like you're in a bus or something, right? And you talk about something that they might be interested in, and just talk like that. You don't need to have similar interests. You just need to know. You just should have some information of what you're talking about. But yeah, sorry. But yeah, what else? Oh, and the Momo animation thing. Yeah, uh, I'm 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 a fan of Nightwing and Red Hood. What would be cool in that movie about the with the puppet animation and everything that James Gunn confirmed? What would be cool is the last quarter of the movie. You see Tim Drake showing up. That would be kind of cool. So it'd be like it'll still be a duo thing. Well, they'll focus on those two, but Tim Drake shows up being a support character. You know. I'm sorry. Yeah, that would be interesting. My favorite Fast and Furious. I guess I don't really like the Fast and Furious where they're not racing at all, because Fast and Furious kind of started from the racing thing, and Tokyo Drift was my favorite, even though you would kind of expect that because I'm Asian, but I'm Korean, not Japanese. But yeah, Tokyo Drift was cool because you could see a different environment, and like everything around him was like amazing, like a fish out of water story. I liked Tokyo Drift, and yeah. Do you like Guns N' Roses? Yeah, I listen to Guns N' Roses sometimes. I I heard some of their songs. They're pretty good. Do you like to see? Who do you like to see voice Nightwing and Red Hood? Dynamic duo. Um, I'm not too knowledgeable at voice actors, but if they're gonna do like Nightwing transitioning to live action, if that dynamic duo ends up being in the DCU and have an actor that kind of sounds like Nightwing that can do it, probably the obvious thing would be the guy that was already Nightwing in the Titans show, but yeah, I'm not that sure, not too sure about that, but what would be a big spin would probably be um, one of the Zack and Cody kids. That'd be a big spin on that, but yeah. Oh, cool. I haven't heard about the slash 1992 live Godfather theme. But yeah, what else? What else do you want to know? Yeah, the people leaving, I guess. Yeah, yeah. Overall, I'm hyped for the dynamic duo movie. Some people are I talked to personally are kind of confused that it's gonna be puppet animation. They said they don't really like puppet animation. I try to tell them you're probably confused with like stop motion, because stop motion kind of makes people's head hurt sometimes. But yeah. Aaron Pierre is Jon Stewart. Some people are really against it because like the skin tone for some reason. They want him to be darker, and that's like other people that are against that. Those people say it's like colorism. Um, Overall, I think it might work pretty well because I think Kyle Chandler is like a lighthearted actor. He can like do the lighthearted jokes and stuff. If they want the traditional thing where Hal Jordan's the lighthearted guy and then Jon Stewart's the more serious guy. But yeah, the actor that playing Jon Stewart, he looks the part at least, and he sounds the part. He has like a lower voice, and he's buff, strong enough to like look like a superhero, really. But yeah. Why should I talk about P Diddy? I know it's like an awkward thing. Like, he's pretty bad, really, currently. But yeah, on the hate from the Snyderverse fan base. Yeah, yeah, you already know what I think about the Snyderverse people, but overall, some of them are really really toxic. But I sometimes post on my social, like the post part. Some of the Snyder fans are pretty good. They're not toxic at all. They're like open to everything, and they're critical i- instead of like bashing constantly, like the obvious people that I mentioned. Aaron Fisher and CS the director, they're the ones that are very toxic because they're preying on Warner Brothers to fail for some reason. But some Snyderverse fans are good, you know. They're seeing the positive stuff about it, and they're critical, as in like, oh, I wouldn't choose this kind of thing, but as have you seen what you're? Yeah, I recently watched his video today. I think I did do like some short video and like shorts, YouTube shorts about Aaron Fisher, and yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. Like he just thinks that like just because Green Lantern actor is old, oh, it's gonna ruin DCU, even though he was completely fine with Batman being old in the DCEU. And what to me, there's quite a few things that they did in the DCU that was a big fail, but you're just not mentioned about that, right? But yeah. What do you think about Aaron Fisher's recent video? What Hunter? I just I, I'm just doing this pointing out these Snyder fans because just I'm pointing them out, like, and Aaron Fisher says pointing out people are is bad, even though it's called commentary. Like, I'm commentating on what I think about certain people. But yeah, have you seen a few decent people to see other fans, but the what? Oh, so you're saying chair why they make their cherished universe look like shit? What do you mean by that? What, like, their cherished, but the one who do genuinely beat down James? Can you elaborate on that, because you're you're confusing a little bit. Yes, but overall, some people think this, like, their that Snyder universe is like perfect, um, nothing wrong, and all that. Oh yeah, yeah. They're, like, to me, I think those toxic Snyder fans, they think the Snyderverse was perfect, nothing wrong with it. They even say that the original Suicide Squad was better than James Gunn's Suicide Squad, even though that's factually incorrect, because it was edited by a music video director. And to to me, it was like, oh, we need the director's cut of Suicide Squad, even though they don't want the director's cut of Batman Forever, even though that's finished too. And, like, Son of the Mask director wants his cut. But yeah, what do you mean by that? Roots? But yeah, you're a little, that's a little confusing. But yeah, I'm really surprised that some people are watching my live right now. I was just gonna do live just to test it out and just see how it is, but glad people are into it, I guess. But I'll turn on the thing and see right here. That's, even though it just says Joker, that's Joker 2 poster. That's with Joaquin Phoenix and Lady Gaga facing each other. But yeah, that constant hypocrisy from. Yeah, they're very hypocritical. They just think that, oh, there's too many characters, and then it's like too many characters in the movie and stuff, and then they don't know the movie at all. And one focused guy, to me, the Snyder cut was pretty much a cyborg movie, because they took way too much time with the cyborg stuff. So I don't know why people are not pointing that out. I'm not against that whole cyborg thing, but I just think that's hypocritical right there. But yeah. And I sort of like to troll a little bit with this right here. I have like a promotion for the combo for Teen Titans Go to the Movies. You see? Yeah, I sometimes like trolling with that. Yeah, I just asked the movie theater if I can get that because like they like sold out in that combo, so like might as well, right? Yeah, the Jared Leto Joker was kind of weird. Yeah, Jack Nicholson Joker, that was like really accurate. Like it was like picture to picture, like just exactly the same. At least the Joker that was popular at that time when Jack Nicholson was out. But yeah, yeah, Heath Ledger. What was funny is you know the Joker that was in the Adam West Batman series. That Joker that had that mustache that they just painted over, and then the eight when you watch it in like uh, a um, Blu-ray version, you see that it's like you clearly see the mustache. Like, I'm kind of surprised the Snyder fans or whatever don't point out that mustache covering because that mustache covering was horrible. But yeah, yeah, Heath Ledger was really good. But one thing I didn't like was that that Bane in there, and also at the end where Robin shows up, a guy named Robin becomes Robin. That doesn't really make sense to me. It's like it's like if your name is Robin and you become Robin, like is wouldn't that be a little too obvious on the nose? It's supposed to be your secret identity. But yeah, whatever. Yeah, I liked Jack Nicholson. Yeah, and yeah, so I watched the Superman movie, a Christopher Reeves documentary movie that just came out. But I watched it when it was the Fathom event where it was shown for like that, and I really enjoyed it, and I hope the reviews for that go up because they just showed it for them. But yeah. So what else would you like to? Oh, oh, the Joker in the comics doesn't have metal cap teeth. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think for the DCU, they should kind of hold back on the Joker because the average audience, whenever they see the Joker things, they'll probably say there's too many Jokers, really. So I'll hold back on that. And I really don't like. I didn't care for Slav's Free Talk. There was a live stream with that. There was a guy that was obviously a Marvel fan because they were like he was boosting up Marvel so much and then kept bashing the DCU and says that the Superman movie that James Gunn's doing right now should be at the end of the chapter. It's like that doesn't really make sense. And his explanation was it feels on the end of the chapter like oh it's like other movie, and then when Superman comes out he would be saving helping other superheroes becoming better, which doesn't make sense because he would just randomly show up. Him not having a movie means he would just be a Deus Ex Machina, right? Yeah. Plus Jared Leto Joker. Actor David. Yeah, I haven't heard about the David Howard Thornton, but yeah. Plus, Jared Little Joker killed the wrong Robin. Killed Dick Grayson. Oh yeah. He killed Dick Grayson, which doesn't make sense. Like Snyder fans seem to like kind of ignore that it was Dick Grayson that died, and for some reason later on they were planning on a Nightwing movie in the same universe as the DCEU, um, which was weird because how would they do that if like many years passed since Dick Grayson died? How would they revive him if they're gonna use Dick Grayson? That doesn't really make sense. If they're gonna make a Nightwing movie, unless they're gonna do a different character to be Nightwing, that doesn't really make sense. Yeah, have you heard about that? The DCEU, they're trying to make a Nightwing movie later. If they didn't stop the DCEU, yeah, that was dumb. So what else? Thank you for all the we got 3 likes right now. Thank you. Uh, yeah, I just think it's a little crazy. Yeah, I'm just excited about Damian Wayne because that was my Robin. Just like James Gunn said, that was his favorite Robin. That's my favorite Robin because Damian Wayne, for now at least, stays as Robin and is popular from being Robin specifically, and everyone else only becomes popular after Robin because Dick Grayson, for example, is only popular as Nightwing. Uh, uh, as I can tell, really, I can't really tell if anyone really likes Dick Grayson as Robin, really. And even in Teen Titans, the original Teen Titans, um, that Robin is like a mixture of Dick Grayson and Tim Drake. Oh, Cameron Monaghan from Gotham literally played many Jokers from the comics to one original character. So, yeah. Oh, the Gotham Joker. Yeah, he, he was pretty good. As much as I watched, I didn't really watch the whole show, but for the parts I watched, yeah, he was pretty good. Oh, there's another viewer. Don't forget to like. Yeah. I'm really glad that people are finding me right now, but yeah, this is pretty good. And for people that are wondering about how much stuff I have, I'll show y'all. All those right there, all these Blu-rays. I even have some tapes, and yeah, this music. Most of these are soundtracks. All these DVDs, all these DVDs. Yeah. And right here, all this are Blu-rays. All these are Blu-rays. But yeah. My favorite Robin is Jason Todd, in my opinion. Oh yeah, Jason Todd's pretty good. Yeah, he's pretty crazy, but yeah, I'm just glad that Jason Todd and Dick Grayson has a spotlight also, and if that's part of the DCU, they can show up in the new Batman movie with Brave and the Bold, right? But yeah, good. What else would you like to talk about? Like for a good situation right here. This right here is, you can tell this is the Wild Robot poster. And fine with that. This, yeah, this is the Superman poster I have. Yeah, for what I'm seeing right now, here's a lot of movie posters. I have a lot of movie posters right here. Yeah, Willem Dafoe being Joker would be really good, but what would be like pretty interesting is if he played Scarecrow. Willem Dafoe being Scarecrow would be like really good. What's your thoughts on Willem Dafoe being Scarecrow? I'd like to know what you think about Willem Dafoe being Scarecrow. Like he can be Two-Face too. Man. What would be really cool is if he plays Two-Face, one side being his like actual side because he has like all the like lines like wrinkles and all that, and then like CGI or like do like a half mask right there on the other side. That'd be kind of cool. But yeah, yeah, yeah. Him being Scarecrow would be cool. But yeah, I like Godfather, right there. I also like Frank Sinatra. That's his band. Oh yeah. I'm not really into Two-Face either. Like I said like before, I'm way more into like the Superman side of things, like Toy Man, Lex Luthor, either his business side or his president side. I'm into Lex Luthor. Yeah, I didn't really like the DCU having Doomsday show up, and then Zack Snyder confirms in an interview saying that's not actually Doomsday. That's like a fake baby Doomsday. That was really dumb. Because in the movie they don't say that it's fake Doomsday. So I don't know why you had to watch an interview to have a confirmation that that's not really Doomsday. But whatever. I I personally think instead of that Doomsday thing, they have Solomon Grundy. Solomon Grundy is way more interesting to me. But yeah. Yeah, I'm glad this live stream's doing pretty well. Michael Rosenbaum was the best Lex Luthor, along with Kevin Spacey. Besides his, oh yeah, yeah, the allegations, yeah, yeah. Michael Rosenbaum was really good. Like he was the smart one. He spoke very like intelligently because man, I'm sorry that I'm sorry about like constantly bashing the DCEU, but that Lex Luthor was like garbage. like like he wasn't even playing as the Facebook guy. Like that Facebook guy wouldn't have spoken like that. Oh yeah, yeah. Thank you. Yeah, I'll look at it some point. But yeah, like, man, I'm really hopeful for Superman. If y'all are really wanting this whole Superman thing to succeed, you should like constantly like talk to people you know and stuff, and say to watch Superman like when it's gets close to the release date. You know, and if it's that if you haven't watched that documentary and the documentary is still possibly being played at some point. I know October 11th, like that day is coming. It came out, but if it comes out another day, I'm not sure when, but yeah, I recommend that documentary. And the Penguin show is definitely really good. That's coming from a person that doesn't really like the Batman stuff. The Penguin show is really good. Even Aaron Fisher says the Penguin show is really good, and that's coming from a person that really doesn't like the DC studios. But yeah. So what else? What else is it? Yeah, and man, if anyone's, what do you think when or if whatever if DC like fails, or like Warner Brothers fails, and like they look into someone buying them, who do you want Warner Brothers to be bought off by? Because if it's Disney, I'm just gonna go to Universal. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna bother with that. But Amazon might be okay, but Universal buying it, that would be like top top priority for me. But yeah. So what else would you like to talk about? Yeah. Well, yeah. I'm not really into Batman that much, but if you see this right here, I have this the bat symbol right here. Just hanging above my room. But yeah. I'm glad y'all whoever like would tune in sometimes or whatever. Glad you're watching. But yeah, what is this right here? Oh. Yeah. So what else are you want to talk about? If y'all are still watching. Oh, you Photoshop? That's really good. Yeah, what's your thoughts on like someone saying that they made the picture for their video, like the thumbnail, right? Them saying that they made the thumbnail, but truthfully they only literally just copied a picture, added a little bit to it, like part of the cape, I guess, and then said, "Oh, that's my picture," and then they find it in a different YouTuber thumbnail, and they said they stole that thumbnail. Like, I'm referring to Tybone Skyberg, really. He says, "Oh, he made this thumbnail, so you're stealing the thumbnail," even though I don't even think he made that thumbnail. I think he just copied it from Google and then said that's his thumbnail he stole. But because that was literally just a highly detailed cape of Superman, and I highly doubt that he would make that, because that's exactly the cape pretty much from the movie. So if he made that, then like that'd be stealing from the movie. Yeah, like I said, yeah, it was just literally just basically just a picture. Like, if it was literally, if it had his name on the logo, probably he had more of a thing to say, I guess. but he was literally saying, "Oh, you stole my picture! You stole my picture!" And then he was pointing at him like, "Oh, this guy is a clown because he stole my picture." And what's funny is, he was saying it to the Truth 31. You know what's funny about that? The Truth 31 is one of the people that doesn't mention any YouTubers at all, and doesn't any have anything to do with anything. Like, the Truth 31 probably just found a picture on Google, used that as a backdrop of the thumbnail because it was literally just a background, and then he put something in front of it. So that was really dumb. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. That picture of the thumbnail thing, claim that as yours, but yeah, it wasn't his at all. Pretty much, it was way too detailed, and I think what he was referring to was the cape was a little bit bent on his Photoshop, but that wasn't enough to be a full on Photoshop. I don't think, at least, like it was literally just a corner of the thing that you can just zoom in, and like, oh, it's no longer his Photoshop because the Photoshop was only his corner, so you zoom in past it and it's no longer his. Yeah, yeah, it was barely Photoshop anyways. I don't even really count that, but to him, he stole his picture. Yeah. And what's funny is when he was talking about me sometimes, he would put my face and like laugh at what I look like and stuff. He's saying like I was like fat and all that, but like when you see his videos, he's way more like overweight weight than me. I'm not fat shaming him, but the fact that he was fat shaming me, it was really dumb. Yeah, yeah, it was just like a re-edit, like a little thing. Like, I don't think that was his at all. It was, if you saw it, it was just like pretty much the curtain part of the Superman's like cape, and had yeah, it was not much at all. And I found that exact picture from someone else, that it was like a few years before he did that Photoshop, right? But that original picture was 2017, and he mentioned this stealing a picture in 2019. But yeah, that wasn't it. But yeah, but yeah, but yeah, I just like to mention these toxic people. But when Aaron says that he doesn't mention them at all, and then he's he's saying that I'm terrible for criticizing them, and calling me a bully. Well, I'm not saying anything personal about him, and that whole dog thing. I mentioned that. Oh yeah, yeah. Thumbnail stealing, yeah, all that stuff. But what I'm saying is, he was referring to me, saying that, oh, I was wrong. I was wrong for wanting proof that that dog was Aaron Fisher's dog. Like, a picture of a dog doesn't prove that that's your dog. Like, you should at least be in the picture. I believe, like, you should be in the picture, or have videos of you playing with your dog in the video that you're saying that you want money to support his surgery, right? And then some of his subscribers said, "Oh, you need to look up his channel because he has plenty of videos talking about showing him playing with his dog and all that stuff. Well, if you have footage of you playing with your dog, I believe you should put that footage in the video. You're saying you want money to help support the dog, right? That's just me, right? Like that would be enough proof that you at least personally know the dog, right? And if he's in like hospital or something, have him in the hospital, take a picture him in the hospital because there's like things and stuff, and make sure of course the hospital name's not on the picture, but having a picture and making it obvious that he's in a hospital, that's also proof, right? But yeah. Yeah, he was victimizing himself that like I was the bad guy. I wasn't the bad guy. I just wanted proof because there's plenty of like GoFundMe's and stuff that are fake, that they're asking for money just to get money from people, you know? And then like there was a famous one where it's like a guy that pretends to be homeless and then ends up becoming a millionaire because he was pretending to be homeless, right? But yeah, that was dumb. But yeah. So what else you want to talk about? Yeah, I would love for Superman to do well. Like if Superman reaches a billion, that would definitely shut these Snyder fans up. I was only against the whole toxic Snyder fan whenever they were like kind of going overboard, like making fun of James Gunn's friends dying, like James Gunn's friend died from alcohol poisoning, and then these guys made fun of him saying it's karma, and I'm not even talking about just that guy. Like I know like James Gunn said, oh he's toxic and stuff. He's not a Zack Snyder fan. In that post, there's more comments and the other comments sent pointing out like, oh, that you deserve that because you're a pedophile and all that stuff. Like that's pretty toxic to me too. Like you're insulting him whenever he's talking about the fact that he lost a friend, and he says, and then also other comments saying, oh, you're pretending to be a saint for other people. No, he only mentioned he lost his friend from alcohol to help other people to deal with that situation happening, right? I don't know. That's just, not to mention the photos that people edit, like saying that James Gunn's gonna like sink and drown and all that. Those photoshops. But yeah. Yeah, so many unrealistic expectations. He wants Superman to make $1 billion. Oh yeah, it's unrealistic, but it would be funny if Superman did make $1 billion. But if it like makes like 700 million or something like that, that would be good too. Sorry, sorry, my dog's being. Yeah, sorry, my dog was being pretty crazy. Yeah, so my dog was being pretty crazy. Yeah, $1 billion is would be kind of unrealistic, but at least it feels like somewhat successful. Especially if the ratings were really good. The ratings being good would also be pretty good. And it is funny that these days the Snyder fans say that these Rotten Tomato scores are horrible for this, and then I would post like the Rotten Tomato scores of Snyder movies, and those would be like really bad, it'd be like 40% or 50% or whatever, right? So like Rotten Tomato scores only count whenever it agrees with you, I guess. I guess that's the case. It's like, oh, Rotten Tomato scores don't matter and stuff, and then they point out Rotten Tomato score that supports their mentality or their opinion, whatever, right? But yeah, that. Yeah. He's contradictory. He's like there was even his recent video saying actually not his recent video but a video before that, him saying that, oh, I would be really happy if Superman does really well, so, but like you constantly have been attacking it, so I don't think you want it to do well. Like he says that it would be amazing if it does well and all that stuff. It's like crazy. And like he's only a Batman fan. He even admits that 90% of his comics are all Batman. And then when he mentions something that's not Batman and says like, "Oh, this is fake" and all that, like if you only read like 90% Batman, you probably don't know that if it's not accurate to the comics or not, right? Because I'm a Superman fan. I've read some Superman things, but mostly like I'm not like all into reading the things, but I've watched every single thing with Superman. Like every animated stuff and some of the live action stuff, but Superman like barely has any like anything really. I recently made a short about that. Like Superman barely has anything. It's all Batman. But yeah. Yeah. He says like he'd be like, oh, Superman doing well is gonna be good, and then he just like, oh, the suit's terrible. It's like, oh, what? Why aren't they promoting the movie? It's like it's coming out in a year. It's coming out in a year. They're not gonna promote it this early. Like promoting it this early would be the dumb thing to do. Because you spend all this the money to promote the movie, and then you're out of money when the movie's close to release date, right? Like, am I wrong about that? Like, saying he's not promoting the movie yet. Oh goodness. And I recently made another like videos a short, I guess, YouTube short saying James Gunn, the Superman movie, has finished their one of the edits. They started editing it and they put the movie in order so that they have the movie right there in the exact order that um, within the timeline of the movie. So they're done with that. That's really good. Which means all they need to do is all the effects and stuff, and then the promotion and like whatever, right? But yeah, it is amazing that Superman already has a edit, like a cut that they have Superman already done, versus Fantastic Four isn't even like finished shooting yet, and they already have like interviews. What are they what they really talk about in the interviews? Like there's like YouTube videos that them already doing interviews about this promoting stuff. Yeah, to all the actors promoting and all that stuff. Like it's like a year away. Like, come on. If anything, I think Superman could like get fast tracked a little bit, like closer, maybe June or something. But what would be cool is, since it's July 11th, like the last final trailer would be 4th of July. It comes out 4th of July, and it's like, oh, 4th of July. Oh, this is the Superman. Yeah. But yeah, I'm glad, like, you are watching this live stream. I was surprised when I saw people watching the live stream. Of course, before it was like more people, but I'm glad it's still going on. But overall, yeah, you don't see my dog right there. See, this is my dog right here, and so you can see, I can just do this. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah, that was my dog. Yep. So yeah. So what else? Um, yeah, I recently got tape with Shrek. Yeah, yeah. It's fun to relate to, like, this craziness that's happening right now and the all that. 'Cause I can. Yeah, that's why I'm mentioning all these toxicity of the DC people, and I'm only doing this because not a lot of people are mentioning this craziness, right? People are only like supporting their side, whatever, right? And I'm like pointing out specifics of people, and I shouldn't really be in trouble by that because it's commentary, right? And most of the time, I'm not even showing that much footage at all of those people, right? But yeah, I just think I just think it is funny that I'm being bullied by doing this, but I'm literally just stating my opinion on that stuff, and most people are Batman fans, so like me talking about Superman would show the different side of things. And of course, me being Asian also says, like, even though I'm Asian, I'm not gonna only talk about like an Asian superhero, right? Even though there's not that many. But yeah, I can make entire Instagram page all about the toxic, but I don't because of the fear of dox. Sorry. Oh yeah, the doxing thing, right? Um, I'm not. Yeah, I'm somewhat worried about that too, because Tybone Skyberg doxed me some point, right? What was crazy is, I think it was a Discord thing, and I saw him on Discord, like his name on stuff. And I'm guessing the reason why I saw him is because I searched him on like YouTube and stuff, and the algorithm like found me talking about him, so I saw his Discord, and I friended him in Discord. And my full name's on Discord because Discord's all about like having to have your full name, whatever, right? So my full name was on Discord, and then I friended him trying to talk to him because I tried to talk to a person that I might disagree with, I try to like communicate my side of things, his side of things, whatever, right? But when that happened, he made a short. He screenshotted my Discord, and he showed my name like on the screen with his short, right? He puts my full name, first and last name, versus my channel doesn't have my full name. Like you can guess my name's John, right? But he put my last name. I don't want to say it because that's part of that. But yeah, and the reason why I'm mentioning this now, because for a while we had a truce, like Tybone Skyberg and me had a truce. We agreed to not talk about anybody, but he started talking about me even after that whole thing. Of course, he's blurring my name because like, oh, I'm not gonna give credit to whatever, right? But he's still like pointing out what I'm saying. So yeah, I sort of got doxxed, but not entirely. Yeah, as long as like, if you want to do that Instagram thing, um, you should be fine, because if you don't put like any personal details on that Instagram, you just put like a fake name, whatever, right? And then you like screenshot the whatever you find and edit away the time and battery percentage and stuff on your phone, and then part of the information, whatever pops up on your phone, you just edit that out, right? Yeah, like yeah, the address being leaked, that happened to Jack's Films, but yeah, I tried to hide everything, my personal stuff about all that stuff, but yeah, how is a lot of people. Yeah, there's a lot of ways to mess with all that stuff, but my side, I just of course I'm worried about stuff and all that, but I don't let that bother me that much, because anything to deal with anything, the law's on my side. I'm only stating my opinion on other people. Like a lot of people talk about Logan Paul, um, like Mr. Beast and all that stuff, and they bash on them. So, what's the difference between that and me just talking about people that have like a couple thousand subscribers or something, right? It's not much of a difference. Happy that you're still watching. We have like this stream wasn't like an hour, so. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not gonna. Uh, yeah. You can do whatever. Like, I'm not forcing you to like talk about anything, but I'm just doing this just because, you know. But yeah, uh, I just like to talk about these crazy people. Anything could happen, right? Yeah, but like I said, help the studios and stuff. You can watch the Penguin show or whatever, and you can, like, Superman and Lois. But yeah, I was really against Marvel somewhat, because they killed off Chadwick Boseman's character, the Black Panther, even though his family wanted Marvel to just recast him, right? Oh yeah, yes. Speaking facts and stuff like that. Yeah, you don't want to be a crazy fan, right? Yeah, I'm neutral about everything. Like, if people like the Snyder stuff, I respect their opinion and all that. Versus some of the Snyder fans say James Gunn fans are toxic, whatever, right? Versus, to me, as long as you're not toxic about liking Zack Snyder, that's fine. Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, I watched both. Oh yeah, he didn't like the Batman for some reason. I don't know, but overall, that would be actually a good idea for the DCU. If they're gonna do like a one movie and then a spin off from that movie, like a show, with the character, and all that would be interesting, right? Like, if Superman the movie comes out and they have like spin off like Jimmy Olsen miniseries, that'd be cool. Because Jimmy Olsen has a lot of stories going on. He goes to space sometimes, especially the Jimmy Olsen that knows who Superman is. Yeah, I'm a big Superman fan. Yeah, but yeah, I just that's why I made some videos bashing on the Zack Snyder side of things, like his movies and stuff, because since Aaron Fisher is like completely fine for bashing on James Gunn, like everything James Gunn does, I just made like a little parody, like just bashing on everything Zack Snyder. It's it's a parody, but at the same time, everything I said I agree with. Like, but yeah, yeah, yeah. Guy in a bat suit. Yeah. What's cool is in some of the other DC stuff, they had Catman. So like, if they confirm that Catman's gonna show up in the DCU, that would be really cool. Because Catman's pretty much like Batman, but like nowhere near as rich, and like he's slightly comedic. I guess it's like some iterations he's kind of comedic, but Catman would be interesting. But yeah, what's kind of cool is right here. I have this right here. This is the Minions Mega Minion thing where he's like, I guess his name was Mega Minion Gus, I think. The reason why I like that because he's clearly like a Superman character. But yeah, Ben Affleck Batsuit was chubby. Besides, oh yeah, he like that Batsuit was kind of like thick, man. like like if that wasn't padding, I don't know what that is. And it is funny that the Snyder fans say that all the suits none of them have padding. It's all original and stuff. And then there's like behind the scenes pictures of Henry Cavill having that muscle padding on his thing for the suit thing, because of course if a suit's like really like skin tight, um, and it shows muscle, like specifically individual muscles, they would have to have padding because those individual muscles can't be shown if it's on like the skin. But That's just crazy that people think that there's no padding on those suits. But yeah. And to me, it was really, really crazy that the Snyderverse did not have the Fortress of Solitude, because Fortress of Solitude was like the best physically looking set, really, in pretty much any iteration of it, because it looks amazing because it's like crystals and all that, right? Yeah, he was huge and had padding, but like um that wasn't really the problem, because the padding was more to show the muscles, because as you can see, when you see the padding on the suit, it's because it's this is one of the muscle, and then like a few inches it's like another muscle. The reason why they did that, because whenever it tightens up, you see the individual muscles. Because if they didn't have that padding, it tightens up, and then you don't see any muscle, because abs don't really work that way. Abs are just like flat, pretty much. You know, it's like abs. You know, but yeah, that like the only one is what no padding was the Rock, because he it had all the behind the scenes with that. The Rock didn't have padding, and when you see the Rock's suit, it didn't. It doesn't show the muscle. As you can tell when you look closely to the Rock's suit, it doesn't have individual muscles, because that's literally just his skin that's being sucked in with that. So that's why there's no padding on that. It looks kind of different than Henry Cavill's. Yeah. David Cornsweat's suit is too wrinkly and looks baggy. At least. Yeah, you can. Yeah, it's pretty baggy. You could say, but I kind of think that it's the partially the reason why it looks like really baggy is, of course, it looks baggy, but the cameras that photographers are using aren't film cameras, so like it doesn't have that like filmic look to it. So I think the film look would help it a little bit without using CGI, of course, because it's a film camera. It looks different than regular camera. But yeah, you can see the muscles, and like Aaron Fisher says, oh, he bulked up for no reason, because you can't see any of the muscles. But when you look at his arms, David Cornsweat's arms, he's like very like you can see his muscles still. And to me, the suit is still good, even though it looks baggy. But like it looks good because that's what suits would look like. You know, the suits, regular like suits, uniform suits and stuff, don't they're not like skin tight and stuff. And to me, like you say, some people say that, oh, why do you have padding on like the shoulder and kneecaps and all that area? It's like, oh, he's indestructible. Why do you need like thick suit? Like, I think you need a thick suit when you're saving the world, because you don't want the suit to break. That's my opinion about it. If you want the suit to at least withstand when you're saving people, because if it's like a weak suit, of course it won't, like, it doesn't need to protect you because you're like really strong and stuff, but it needs to withstand a lot, because you don't want to be saving the world and then end up being naked, right? Right? Like, do you agree on that, right? Do you agree that the suit should at least withstand damage, right? Oh yeah, yeah. The red trunks is the best part of that suit, by far. Like some people that are neutral about DC, like they're not like diehard Snyder fans. They're not like all about James Gunn and stuff. They're neutral about it. When they looked at the suit, like some of the YouTubers at least, they said that the trunks is like the best part of it. And of course, they also point out the logo is on the cape. Logo being on the cape is really good. I don't know why they. Yeah, I know exactly why Henry Cavill didn't have the logo on the cape, because the cape was CGI for that version. Zack Snyder made the cape CGI most of the time, so him not having a logo made sense in that situation. But the fact that James Gunn made the cape real, and like the cape being there whenever he's like flying sometimes, that's like perfect. And of course, whenever he's like doing all the stunts, he doesn't have that cape. He has like part cape, so then it you can still see the cape somewhat, and then not having the cape, rest of the body. But yeah, it's just crazy, right? Yeah, thank you for agreeing with that. His page. Yeah, Tyro Magnus was very dumb, and you know, recently Tyro Magnus watches some political stuff now, and he tries really hard to not be like one side of the political thing because he doesn't want to lose on it, and he also talks about being woke and all that, right? So like to me, I think you kind of know he's at least a little bit right leaning, because he talks about the whole woke thing, right? But yeah, whatever. Yeah, and I keep forgetting that other guy, but is that the black guy with the beard and mustache? He does video game live streams, and he still talks about the Snyderverse, and he compared the logos of the Superman, Henry Cavill Superman, and David Cornsweet Superman. I forgot his name, but yeah, he he he, he he's kind of, yeah, and he pretends to be neutral, right? He pretends to say, "Oh, I'm not the toxic ones. I know the toxic ones," and all that, right? He pretends to be like that, but yeah. If you remember what channel I'm talking about, you can say it. But yeah, do you remember who I was talking about? Because he's also a guy that does the video in his room with the computer, like you can see the computer and all that. But yeah, yeah, I just, yeah, I think Guy Gardner being there is pretty cool, because no one really talks about Guy Gardner, and Guy Gardner's the I hope he's still the whole jock personality. That was like an awesome part of Guy Gardner. Snarky J. Oh yeah, Snarky J. Yeah, she's very against David Corso, I think, too. And there's the other one too. The other girl. I say like the other girl is not toxic, but she's also very into the Zack Snyder thing. Forgot her name, but there's a lot of Snyder fans that say that they're not toxic, but they're a little bit toxic at least. Like, but yeah, there's some girl Snyder fans, and yeah, I've been to some live streams about stuff, and there's a girl that makes fun of the Snyder fans, that that was pretty funny. And she recently did a live stream about how some people hate the John Stewart Green Lantern casting because he's not dark skinned enough, right? But like he was just making fun of that, and I kind of agreed. And then we talked a while for like in the live stream. But yeah, so yeah, that's how crazy it is these days. But yeah. What else channels do you know about that whole Snyder stuff? And of course, there are some anti-Snyder things too. You can probably find some channels. History. Okay. Yeah, Koi is very supportive of the James Gunn stuff. He's like a super DC fan. He knows pretty much everything about DC. All right. And Schwartz. What is that? Yeah. What else do you want to? TKO dude. Oh, the TKO dude. Yeah. Yeah, he's pretty crazy too. Can't seem to. Yeah, there's this. Yeah, I'm just looking at what I've been watching on the stuff. Oh yeah. Just looking. Freak. What else? A comic book cast too. He's pretty neutral about stuff. That's pretty fun. I like neutral. Yeah. Super fit cosplay. He's very excited about Superman. That's a good guy. Super fit cosplay. Okay, I'm probably gonna change the account. Oh, I gained some subscribers. That's pretty cool. I just saw that. Okay, and yep. Yeah, Slap Free Talk. That remembered that live stream. So I just put some things. Oh, the EFAP highlights that channel. He's pretty good. Yeah, Truth 31 right there. Yeah, Film Quest. That was. Oh, Snyder Vision. That was one of the toxic ones. The Snyder Vision. Like his name is in the thing. Like Snyder Vision. Yeah. Yeah, Snyder Vision was pretty bad. Yeah, the 4KO right there. He's pretty crazy. The 4KO. Media Madness. I gotta remember what Media Madness was. Yeah, Media Madness. They talked about it too. Kind of forgot. But the Black Lion. Yeah. So what else? Yeah, toxic people call other people toxic. That's how things work these days, really. Oh, CS the director. I remember this post. It said to restore the Snyderverse, whatever. Right. Oh, this guy. I just recently watched his video. Is the Arrow actor just destroyed James Gunn over Peacemaker joke, and he thinks that you destroyed James Gunn with that Peacemaker like joking about that versus like to me I think that the guy that played Green Arrow, he was like way too sensitive about it because it was literally just a joke about Green Arrow. It's not even specific to that the CW version, the specific version of Green Arrow. It was just Green Arrow in general and Green Arrow in the DCEU. And the fact that they pointed it out in Peacemaker kind of points out that Green Arrow exists in the DCEU, so that would have been interesting, like Green Arrow actually being in the universe. But like this guy thought that like the Green Arrow actor destroyed him. It's like I don't know. Yeah, I don't believe in toxicity either. Like I'm only pointing out the toxic people. Like it's just funny that CS the director said to not watch Blue Beetle when the Blue Beetle re-release came out for Hispanic Heritage Month. Hispanic Heritage Month. AMC released re-released the Blue Beetle movie, and then Sholo said to watch Blue Beetle Hispanic Heritage Month. He was really excited that Blue Beetle came out, and CS the director says to not watch Blue Beetle, and like I kind of joked and said like not watching Blue Beetle is kind of racist because Blue Beetle literally came out just because of Hispanic Heritage Month, so you're not supporting the Hispanic heritage kind of thing. So like I kind of halfly joked and said that was toxic of him to say that. But yeah, that was how crazy it is. But yeah, like overall, yeah. So like this is the post right there, as you can see. That's my poster I got for the Superman Christopher Reeves documentary. So that's what I was talking about. But yeah, overall, it's kind of fun to look back at my um, channel right now. But yeah, it is cool that more and more people are subscribing because of this live stream. But yeah, that. Oh yeah, yeah. There's more and more people that subscribe. That was pretty fun. So what else do you want to talk about? I usually type a lot faster than that. It's just I'm typing in one hand, so. So yeah, one new person that joined in. Say hi, if you're still there. I should follow you on Instagram. Instagram the same name as your YouTube. My Instagram is uh, Johnny Dome, and then underscore studios, because for some reason someone took my initial name, Johnny Dome. But yeah, I mean, if you want to see the actual thing, my Instagram is actually on my YouTube channel, like my the the home screen, the link on the channel right next to my profile picture. But yeah, that's my channel name, Johnny Dome underscore studios. I just did that because of that kind of thing. Yeah, but yeah. So that's what it is. Oh, I just got a Instagram message, um from someone, like one of my subscribers, I think, maybe. Um, an untitled DC animated anime style action comedy series in the works at Cartoon Network, but it doesn't really specify if it's the Justice League thing. But there's a picture on the thing that shows Justice League. But I kind of hope that, yeah. I'm pretty sure it's not the Suicide Squad, because there was already a Suicide Squad animated anime style show. Um, it's definitely not the Sholo Madonia. It's not the Blue Beetle thing. But yeah, good news for Cartoon Network. Oh, and it is interesting that it says Cartoon Network, doesn't say Adult Swim. So that's another hint, I guess, that it might be a cool thing, right? But yeah, and you should follow me on there too, maybe. See, video tops. Oh yeah, I would definitely follow back. I mean, if you follow, then I'll follow back. But yeah, we can talk about topics, I guess. Yeah, right now I'm on my Instagram, just looking, just browsing on all this stuff, and also for a while I've been playing multiverses. If you play multiverses, let me know. But yeah, multiverses is pretty fun. I kind of expect Superman like skin, like, to be added to multiverses. That would be good. But yeah, I don't really play video games that much, so like multiverse is literally the only game I play. But yeah, so let me know about stuff. Okay, just message your name on your Instagram name on here, and like spell it correctly, and like put the exact like things. If you have like underscores and like periods and stuff, like put that there and all that. So write it down so I can search it right here, because I can search it on my computer. Just type it down and I can put it on there. Oh, okay. And hold on, I'm gonna just put my phone down for a little bit. X score 973. Oh. Yeah, I think I just added you, so I just did a request. For some reason it doesn't do it, but yeah. But yeah, I did a request. Oh, hi Shark Warrior. So what's your thoughts on whatever is going on with that? My whole channel is about DC comics currently. I do like some short films sometimes too, but yeah, I've been focused on like the whole toxic side of DC fandom. But yeah, I'm sure. So how did you find me? I'm Shark Warrior. Okay, I got you. Oh, yeah, you're going work. Okay. So Shark Warrior, what do you how did you find me? What do you talk about? Whatever, Shark Warrior. So, but yeah, I'm just chilling out currently. What's your thoughts on I just saw post, like, of course this is an old post, but what's your thoughts on crypto being pretty much confirmed to be in Superman? Because it is interesting that they're bringing in the animals that have superpowers. Oh, random life. Okay, yeah. Overall, I just point out the toxicity of DC fandom, and I like I sometimes do video reviews of movies and stuff, and whatever topic that y'all want me to talk about, and you would like and occasionally I do life lesson videos when I think of a topic to talk about in the life lesson stuff, and I like to help people with anxiety, because I've been with anxiety for a while too, and somewhat with depression, being autistic sometimes. I have a little bit of autism, and I like to just help people out in dark situations that they've been in, and yeah. What do you mean, like what Western time zone? Right now for me, it's 7:48 p.m. and I'm kind of in the middle time zone, if that makes sense. What do you think? Yeah. Overall, I want to help people out in certain situations, and maybe talk about things, and whatever people are going through. If you're going through stuff, I can help you out and all that stuff. Okay. Glad to hear from you, and if it matters, you can like subscribe to my channel. You're already on my channel, so you can check me out if you get the chance. But yeah. Yep. So just whatever. Well, thank you. Bye. Yeah. Good night. All right, I'm home from work and I just accepted you. All right. I gotta go. Bye.